Alright, so this will just be a super quick video. What's up guys, this is Intellitech Studios here, and I just got this recently from the lovely Rhett/Garrett. I actually don't know if he has a YouTube channel, but either way, I just bought this one, a Meile U1 Twist. Meile Dynamic U1 Twist power line. So it arrived in that box. I had to figure out how to put it together. And yeah, so basically if you do get one of these and it's apart in the same way that mine was, the handle just pushes in and clicks into place, and the actual body separates from the spine where the bag door is. There's 4 screws right there. Once you push this on and click it into place with the base, those 4 screws hold it in place. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, just made a funny noise. Hopefully that's not anything bad. Here's the brush roller. Very good condition. Nice bristles. Nice little line right there to cut the hair off, although there's no hair on it. If we look on the bottom, see the Meile sticker? So it says July of 2016. So this particular machine is about 8 years old. Wait, 2016 to 2022, something like that. But yeah, so not 8 years old. I'm an idiot. Let's see. Wait, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 6 years old. Okay. There we go. That makes more sense. Math, not very good at it. But, yeah. So it's got that. I have it on the D-pile mode. Brush rolls on. And it does have an automatic brush roller shut off, which is nice. So yeah, I'm not going to fully vacuum the living room with this because the living room's kind of in disarray right now because I'm cleaning up the house. But since I just got this, I figured I'd do a video on it. This is rather heavy. It's definitely a big boat anchor, but it actually maneuvers pretty well, hence the Twist name. There's plenty of grease on the joint for the swivel, which I did check that before I put it together. So it's still very, very smooth. So I'm not exactly sure if I like this as much as the ball, because this, like if I'm trying to turn a corner, it kind of goes, but you still have to kind of swivel around to get to it. But it's got like these little casters underneath, almost reminds me of like an old Dirt Devil, which makes it a little funky to push on its back wheels. But it still does work, you know. I don't know what that sound is. I think that's the sound of it clicking it back into place. But it kind of reminds me of this, how you can kind of roll it on its back wheels, but you know, it's a little funky. But yeah, so that's the Meile U1. And you can tell that I've been using the Ball Animal 2 in preparation for the full review on it. Good results there. And this Meile, even though I was told the bag would do to be changed, but there's hardly anything in the bag. There's a little bit at the bottom, but this is a genuine bag. The bag door is super clean, the bag chamber. The little pre-motor filter in there is new as well, so that doesn't need changed. I will change the HEPA filter though, because it doesn't really like to sitting in there properly, and there's some debris from where it's bled past the filter, so I do need to change that. But in the meantime, it does work, and it even has all the attachments, which is really cool. So I got this for 100 bucks plus shipping. It was a little under 130, I want to say. It's like 126 something, I think. I could be wrong, but it was somewhere around there. But yeah, we've got the upholstery tool, which I did just use this on my couch. It works really good. So that, I just use this to do some dusting. I love tiny dusting brushes like this. That's really cute. I do like that. And of course, a nice long crevice tool. They do make a turbo brush for this as well, which is basically the same as the old school Dyson Wesselwork turbo brush. So I'm gonna try to get one of those. So that's really cool. So yeah, works perfectly. Haven't found any issues with it. The only issue that I found is just cosmetic, but I think this is just the design of this. This little coating on the handle is really bad. It flakes off really easy. You can see I can actually peel it off with my literal fingernail, which is not good. But obviously that's not Garrett's fault. That's just the design of this. It wasn't designed with a very good handle. But you know, soft plastic handles, those can get scraped up too. So you know. So I've got this. I will be using it in preparation for the full review. I need to get a post motor filter for my G1 as well. That's why I haven't reviewed that yet, because the filter got ruined. So I gotta change that filter, and I'll probably change the filter on this one too. But I don't need to change it on the Dyson because they changed it for me, which is nice. So I'll do reviews on all three of these machines. But right now I'll be using the Meile to test it out. And there's nothing, from what I can tell, there's pretty much nothing that the Dyson can do the Meile can't do, because unlike the Sebo, I can shut off the brush roller. It does have a long hose to go up the stairs. It's really quiet, which I really like when I compare it to the Dyson. If I turn on the Meile. And there's this dial too, so if I put it on smooth, that's the loudest that it gets. So that's probably the most comparable to another vacuum. So that's nice and loud. I can smell the air coming out of the exhaust when you compare it to this. So that's a little bit louder. But yeah, so pretty good. And both of these are definitely much better than the Stratos, I'll tell you that much. The Stratos is ear-piercingly bad. Hence why I've never used it since I did the review on it. So yeah, this is the Meile U1, my latest fancy vacuum acquisition. I did also pick up a Bissell CleanView. What is it, the CleanView Pet Rewind Swivel? I don't know what it's called, but I'm not going to take it inside yet because it's very dirty. But it's right there. So yeah, I did pick that up as well, but that's not the topic of this video, because that one's really nasty. I'm not going to take it inside until I actually take it straight into the bath to clean it, and I'm not doing that today because we got to do some chores around the house. We're getting a new washer dryer installed on Thursday, so I am going to clean up the kitchen and try to prep the space for the dryer to be moved out of the way so we can have the new one installed. Washer and dryer. Yeah, so that's the Meile U1. And so yeah, this is one of two machines that I've been getting, that I was planning on getting recently. The only other one is a Dyson DC27 that I'm getting from a vacuums and carpet cleaner guy. I'm just waiting on him to get a box for it, which is fine because I don't have the money to buy it right now anyways, but I did just sell a couple vacuums, so I'm very close to being able to afford it. But yeah, so hopefully if I can sell maybe one or two more vacuums, then I'll have enough to buy it by the time he gets the box for it. So if any of you guys want, I did just sell the 6594 and the Power Groom. The CleanView II is still for sale. The Shark, pretty much all my Sharks are for sale for the most part. I need to list the NV75 too, but that's going to be for sale. That has a new power head. I replaced it right before I did the review, so the power head's still basically brand new. So I'm going to sell that. selling my Shark Apexes. I'm going to hold on to the Stratos for now, but I'm going to sell the Apexes, the Stratos. I'm selling the DC41. I've got the yellow Cyclone on it. So if you want a Dyson, I've got a Dyson. So I've got quite a few vacuums for sale right now. And then there's a bunch of vacuums that other collectors are going to be buying soon as well, just whenever they get the chance to get the money for it. So no rush on that. But yeah, so I have a bunch of vacuums for sale. In fact, here's a bunch of them. So yeah, so this Dyson DC41 is for sale. This DC25 is for sale. Dynamite's for sale. And V752 is for sale. Boss Light is for sale. Powerlifter Swivel, or Bagged Pet is for sale. Both of these DC14s I'm probably going to put new clutches in, but if you want to buy them as is, I can list them for you. They do work, they just need clutches. Got the Apex. That Hoover Runabout is for sale. And then this Dial-O-Matic I am going to sell, as well as that Constellation, but I'm just going to sell them to a local collector instead since they're very heavy. CleanView II is for sale. This Dirt Devil Swivel Glide Vision is for sale. I need to review it. And then this Shark is also for sale. It's literally brand new. I literally used it once. So there's that. So all of these are for sale for them, with the obvious exceptions that I mentioned. This Smart Vac is my mother-in-law, so that's not for sale, and this Infinity is not for sale. But everything else here is either pending or for sale. And then I'm also selling this Power Force and this Lindhaus. So if you want a Lindhaus, then there you go. And I'll sell that air cordless once I get a brush roller for it. I'm also selling this Oreck XL2 Ultra. And someone was going to buy this Power Force Turbo, hopefully they still do. And once I get this Bissell Total Florist back together, I'll sell that as well. So that's that. I do need to buy some more shipping boxes. I have plenty of bubble wrap, but I do need to get some more shipping boxes. But hey, I do have one now from this. So if anyone does want to buy something, I can ship it. So buy the Dyson, because that's the most expensive. So yeah, this is Intellitech Studios signing out with my Meile U1 acquisition, as well as a bunch of vacuums I'm selling to try to downsize the collection a little bit. So yeah, this is Intellitech Studios signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a good one. Peace.